Do you know what a derivative is? Yeah, me neither. Actually, I think in the world of mumbo-jumbo finance, a derivative is something which derives its innate value from something else. They came about in the 1870s or so, and they dealt largely with investments in coming crops. Like, I've just planted a bunch of seeds, and you want to do a financial dealing based on the crop that will ultimately grow from those seeds. Complex stuff. But we've had derivatives in our society for 140 years. Well, that's until probably today, because Barack Obama and a lot of his friends, the Democrats in the United States Congress, they've got this thing called financial reform. Now, in the grammar of the Democratic Party, the word reform is put on the back end of some other word. And when you do that, put them together like that, reform means kill the first word. Whatever that first word is, you are going to kill it. For example, healthcare reform means that the Democrats are going to kill healthcare. Financial reform means that the Democrats are going to kill our financial industry. That's just how they work. Now, they say that these derivatives are very bad, evil things, and that's what led to this whole housing mortgage collapse. Well, it was a factor, but it wasn't a cause. And though I'm no big finance guy, I have trouble balancing my checkbook. I would like to point out that derivatives have been a part of the American economy for, again, 150 plus years. And what has been the net impact of derivatives on the American economy? Well, how has our economy done since the 1860s, 1870s? It has exploded in a prosperous fashion unparalleled in human history. The United States of America is the richest nation on earth because we have had financial systems based in freedom, which have allowed us to all grow and aspire. It has allowed folks with nothing to build themselves up into having something. The impact of derivatives on the economy you and I live in is to even out the rough spots, right? There are people who raise cows for beef out in the Midwest, and they will use derivatives to help protect themselves against fluctuating costs of, say, feed or fuel or beef. It's pretty complex, it's over my head, but you and I benefit from them. They are freely used in an economy once noted for its freedom. But financial reform, and remember, in Democrat talk, reform means kill. Financial reform, which is probably going to be finalized in the United States Congress today by the Obama Democrats, is nothing more than the chains of slavery put on the financial engine, which has for so many generations pushed our country forward and upward. I don't know where we got this notion that we're supposed to hate bankers, that we're supposed to hate business people, that folks who work in institutions of finance are somehow greedy, nasty so-and-sos. I know I've read that philosophy in the writings of Karl Marx, and I've seen it reflected in the policies of Barack Obama. But I choose not to engage it, because I believe that true freedom includes economic freedom, and that capitalism is essential to a country like ours, because capitalism is nothing more than you and I applying the freedom that's supposed to be the hallmark of this country to our financial dealings. I also know that if you're not economically free, you're not truly free. It is in the control of our resources, our finances, that we have the finishing touches of our liberty found. And here's the point I want to make, that every time the Democrats reform something, they kill something else. And that something else is your freedom. And that's never been more true than with today's finance reform.